Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back yet to a brand new video. Elite After once again, after a while here, we're doing another video on personal credit and understanding financial transformation as it should be. Now, rhetorically speaking, there's a lot of inconsistencies with financial activities with individuals trying to fix their credit. And I think what I want to do here is kind of give you like a two-side story to how to fix your personal credit, if it were to be structured the appropriate way. Let's begin by trying to analyze and study the patterns of individuals who are extremely successful at maintaining a really high credit score versus where the pattern of, like, for example, a lot of people going through credit repair regularly or undergoing credit repair on a regular basis, and what the significance are in terms of the differences. Primarily those who are consistent with maintaining the quality of their personal credit relationships with their creditors, to those individuals who are constantly looking for solutions to just do credit repair, like just remove the negatives, right? It's there's no real tangible goal or outcome here materialized or realized for establishing consistent relationships and the quality of those relationships over time. And so today's topic, I want to really deep dive into basically analyzing like the core systems and fundamentals of those individuals who are extremely successful at maintaining stellar credit, to the core systems and fundamentals that we need to kind of look into that's holding us back from essentially reaching like the 700 plus credit score or the 800 plus credit score, or a score defined by an outcome that you're looking for on a transaction basis, which could be anywhere between getting a home, refinancing yourself through whatever existing mortgage you have to pull out some equity so that you can invest, to perhaps even getting a car so that you can drive something more reliable, right? There's many different reasons as to why you would need good credit. But again, the fundamentals are still the same. We still have to analyze the core values and the systems, the integral part of understanding how to maintain these quality relationships with your creditors, in contrast to, the hopeful strategy of like always constantly striving to remove the negative items, right? And so today, really, I want us to deep dive into that. So the first thing I would say is, and notice that the reason I talked about the quality, it's because that is actually the underlying criteria for what your credit is going to be worth over time, right? So treat every creditor relationship as an asset class, right? And the reason I say that is because the relationships with your creditors, and depending on the quality of that relationship, is how much the merit of your financing is going to be. Now imagine like you had 650 credit score, right? I want you to stick with me for this one. So through this example, let's assume that you had a 650 credit score with a creditor, or just in credit score in general with your entire 3 bureau reports. But yet, the creditor relationship that you have, let's say it's Chase for this example, you had about $5,000 worth of credit with them. Now let's say you've been with them for about 5 years now, and not a single time have you missed a single payment with that creditor, Chase in this example. But over time, what ends up happening is you maintain a very stable relationship. And so the way to determine the quality of a creditor relationship is based on the amounts borrowed over time, how soon you've been able to pay that off. Have you maintained some interest-bearing structure with the creditor, meaning that did you carry balances the creditor can benefit in some income structure, which is interest, with what they make on the credit cards, right? On top of that, has there been any evolution in that relationship? Have they extended credit to you based on the merit of your account history, based on the merit of how well you perform with that creditor? So all these little things start to add up. And so that is the clear underlying factor of how to establish or determine what the quality of your credit relationship looks like. But these are things that you have to take into accountability, right? And so what I would say is look at that and look at the merit and the fundamentals behind how to establish strong and solid merit with your creditors. If you don't have this, and let's say you're essentially trying to build credit, you don't have the core principles of ensuring that you have something that far outweighs just your credit score. And the reason I say that is because let's assume even if you had 650 credit score with that same creditor, this is Chase for this example, and yet you go out there and you get some financing, were you to ask the same company or Chase after 5 years of an established, solid, bankable, quality relationship, the likelihood of them extending credit without looking into your credit profile is very, very high. And the reason I say that is because the credit profile merits, or their financial relationship with the creditor, the quality of their relationship, merits getting the financing that you need. And so that is an established parameter. And so I want you to think like that, because that is the only way that you're going to, establish long-term core values with the fundamentals of establishing solid, repeatable, systematic credit business, right? And so think for a moment here on moving forward on establishing the quality of your relationship with your existing creditor, and not per se, just the score itself. The score is an outlier, right? It's the basic financial performance over time, historically put together in a matter of 24 months, that signifies what you're really worth with your creditor and the quality of those relationships with your creditor. And so, you know, the UPCM is the course that I obviously offer you guys here. And if you allow me to explain a little bit about why this is important, it's because the information in that, yeah, there is strategy to help you fix your personal credit. But the biggest fundamental principles around that we've established over time is the aspect of having control over the aspect of quality. Because here's the thing, the credit bureaus will do what they have to do. Whether you get a yes or no, it's you know, you can do all sorts of fancy strategies and tactics, albeit UPCM offers very advanced stuff. The more important thing you need to focus on is the element of control. And so it's more focused. And so that means that you actually have more focus around the area of focusing on quality or establishing high level quality. And so I want you to focus on that first and then worry about the rest after. So once you've established that basis, the rest is easy to do. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's starting to rain, so I'm going to have to head out. Well, I hope you guys enjoy. Once again, this is definitely your guide and mentor, Ali Tarafter. Don't forget to check out the UPCM. The link is going to be in the description as well as the comment section if you want to learn more about fixing your personal credit and, of course, establishing more quality with your creditors and how to financially engineer your profile so that it meets the merits of going higher and better in terms of getting financing. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.